Extraterrestrial, who worked with the US government. The man featured in the picture is Valiant Thor, an alien being from the planet Venus, who worked with the US government in the mid-20th century. Researcher Phil Schneider aroused a lot of controversy with his statements about aliens, and in particular what he said about a being named Valiant Thor at a conference back in '95, where he said that while working in the government's secret operations, he met with the aforesaid Valiant. Valiant Thor seems human, but he does have some important physiological differences and above all comes from Venus. He allegedly worked for the US government from the year 1937. At least this is the story told by Schneider, a geologist and engineer who said he had level 1 security clearance on the government's secret projects. He helped build underground military bases and worked on the famous Area 51 base. He came in 1937, but sometime in the 1950s he left Earth on its spaceship. Frank E. Thor was about 2 meters tall, had brown hair, clear eye and 6 fingers in each hand. He was about 500 years old, had an IQ of 1200 and the blood system was like an octopus. But the most surprising thing was that he could speak about 100 languages. Few military men have talked about aliens as explicitly as Schneider. But many have believed in Schneider after watching his videos, as Gordon Duff, who called him a UFO phenomenon real exhibitor, said in an issue of Veterans Today magazine. Sadly, Schneider was found dead in his apartment on January 17, 1996, under suspicious circumstances. By the way, Phil Schneider suspected from the very beginning that he could be killed if he let it out. He repeatedly told family and friends that if they were ever told that he had committed suicide, it would be untrue and that it would be murder. Phil Schneider understood that by his revelations he angered many powerful people and they would definitely take some action against him, as a result of which he would be killed. In his report, Schneider said that he had worked for years to create deep underground military bases, in which, among other things, alien equipment was placed. Phil Schneider assured that the US authorities have known about the existence of aliens since 1909, and are doing their best to hide this information from the public. He also claimed that more than $500 billion is allocated annually to secret projects dealing with alien issues. And that 28% of the US gross national product is spent on building underground bases. This black budget, as he called it, is completely hidden from Congress. There is no doubt that these projects continue to this day. But when he reported this directly to the FBI, then Schneider was told that they did not know about anything like that. However, after the report, he was attacked at least 11 times, according to him. He also claimed that government agents tried to kidnap his daughter, but these attempts were unsuccessful due to the heroic actions of his ex-wife. Less than 6 months after this performance, Phil Schneider was found dead, in his apartment with a piano string wrapped around his neck. Rumors immediately spread that it was a military-style execution. Also, Phil's body was in such a state, people close to the investigation let out that, apparently,